Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today our discussion topic is partnership or partnership firm. Partnership is basically an agreement between two or more people to start a business. This agreement can be in the written form, mostly in the written form, and can be in the oral communication between two or more parties. So the partnership firm is a firm which is developed by the mutual cooperation of two or more people. Partnership has certain rules. We have to do agreement between two or more parties, and the proportionate of two parties, how much is invested by one party A and how much is invested by party B. So now what we'll have to do, we have to prepare an income distribution summary between two or more parties. If there are 4 or 5 partners and income is let's suppose 10 lakh rupees, so what we have to do, we should have to distribute income according to their investment, according to their proportionate of investment, so that everyone get its benefit, its reward, its profit, how much he deserve. Okay, here we solve a question of income distribution, how to distribute income between partners of a firm. This is an illustration. Mr. A and Mr. B are partners in business by investing rupees 20 lakh each, which means that Mr. A and Mr. B both have invested 2 lakh. 2 lakh invested by Mr. A, 2 lakh invested by Mr. B. This is second entry. Income or loss will be distributed among partners equally. Here it is mentioned that income will be distributed equally, so it will be little more easier to understand. Mr. A is entitled to receive salary rupees 5,000 per month being active partner. What is active partner? The partner who runs the business, who is active in the give and take of business activities, in the sale and purchase of business activities. Sometimes we do partnership, but we do not actively involved in the business. We just invest our money and take benefit at the end of the month. So Mr. A is active partner, so he charged 5,000 rupees as salary. Mr. B is entitled to receive commission 5% on profit. Okay, Mr. B is not an active partner. He just take commission, he just take profit at the end of the month, 5%. Both partners receive interest on their capital invested 10% per annum. Okay, both partners will receive 10% interest on their capital invested. At year end, business earned income of 1 lakh rupees. So this is the income which we have to distribute among these Mr. A and Mr. B, two partners, according to these entries. Okay, so we will start our solution of question. Income distribution summary between partner A and partner B. First of all, we make the detail column of detail, Mr. A, Mr. B, total amount and balance. If there are 3 partners, let's say Mr. C, then we will add a new column of Mr. C, new column of Mr. D simultaneously, respectively. Okay. First of all, we'll write a detail column. In detail column, first of all, we write the income which we have to distribute among the partners. Income will be given at the end of the question. Here is 1 lakh rupees. Okay, 1 lakh rupees. So net income distribution, we will write in the balance column 1 lakh rupees. Then we will see the entries step by step and put those entries in the income distribution column. Income or loss will be distributed among partners equally. There is no mention of any percentage. So Mr. A is entitled to receive salary rupees 5,000 per month being active partner. In the entry number 3, there is no proportionate or no salary of Mr. B. So only Mr. A receive 5,000 rupees. So what we do, we write salary of Mr. A. In Mr. A column, we write 5,000. Sorry, 6,000. It is 6,000. Okay. 60,000. Okay. So 5,000 rupees was salary per month. Remember one thing is very important to know. 5,000 was the salary per month being active partner. We give income to end of the year, at the end of the year. So 5 will be multiplied by 12. It will become 60,000 per year income salary of Mr. A. 5,000 will be multiplied by 12, so it will become the 60,000 rupees. Here we write 60,000 because of per year income. 5,000 was per month income. Okay, so Mr. A column will be written 60,000. Mr. B will be marked dash because he do not receive any income. Total is 60,000. This 60,000 will be deducted from the total income, from the total profit which the firm earned. 1 lakh rupees minus 60,000, it becomes 40,000. Now we have 40,000 balance which we have to divide among the following entries. Okay, entry number 4 is Mr. B is entitled to receive commission 5% on profit. Here Mr. B receive 5% commission and Mr. A do not receive any commission, he just receives salary 5,000 rupees. So what we should have to do, we write commission of Mr. B 5,000, 5,000. How we find 5,000? I'll let you show. 5% is commission and total income is 1 lakh. 40,000 is remaining income. Okay, so 40,000 is the remaining income. Multiply 5 over 100. So 400 multiplied by 5, it will become 5,000. Okay, 5,000 total will become 5,000 and 5,000 will be deducted from 40,000, it will become 35,000. Next entry is both partners receive interest on their capital invested 10% per annum. So they receive 5%, 10% interest on their capital. So both partners have invested 20 lakh rupees. 2 lakh was invested by Mr. A, 2 lakh was invested by Mr. B. We will find 10% of 2 lakh. How we will find? Like this: 2 lakh multiplied by 10 over 100. 20 cancels. 2,000 multiplied by 10, it will become 20,000. Okay, this 20,000 will be written in both the Mr. A's column and Mr. B's column because both are taking interest on their capital 10%. 20,000 will become total, become 40,000. 40,000 will be deducted from 35,000. 35,000, it will become 5,000 minus 5,000. I will write bracket because it is the minus amount. We can write -2, but we write bracket, it is more suitable. Next, last our entry is at end of the year. So share of capital. Okay, this was the last entry. So now what we have to do, we have understand that both partners receive equally. Both partners receive income equally, or loss will be bared equally between both partners. So now what does it mean? That they have received a 5,000 rupees loss due to their business. So 2,500 will be accumulated in the Mr. A's column. He will bear 2,500 loss, and Mr. B also bear 2,500 loss. Total loss becomes 5,000 and our balance will become nil. Okay, now at the end we will accumulate Mr. A's column and find total amount, and Mr. B's column find total amount, and total column will be accumulated and added and find the total amount. 75,000, when we add all these items, it will become 77,500, and it will become 22,500, and it will become 1 lakh. How we can find that our question is right or wrong depends on this total amount and this given amount. It was 1 lakh rupees, and our total amount is also 1 lakh rupees. It means our question is true. We have solved it true. It is not fault. Okay, thank you so much. If you have any question, you can ask me, and subscribe my channel and click the bell icon so that you receive every new update from my channel. Thank you.